a couple of fantastic use cases from the adjudicator over at CIS to a much more pleasant experience for the traveling public in the airports. What do we expect to see 2 to 3 years from now?
So you're going to see, hopefully, and this is what we're working towards up in management, we're looking at commitments from each component on improving engagements with the public through AI, right? So this is where you start talking about what we had spent a while with customer experience on burden reduction. We're going to be starting to see the same thing around commitments on things like, touchless travel, right? On things like using opt-in and opt-out in specific places to allow for AI and that type of decision making to occur. You're going to see transparency. I don't think the public will allow us to be successful without us being fully transparent on not just the actual experience being held, but just in general where the technology is being used, what data is being used to support it, as well as what processes and checks do we have to make sure it's safe and effective. And I think last but not least, you're going to see adoption through sharing. So as each component may have a completely disparate mission, and some are more related to emergency management, some are more related to the legal immigration process, some through the illegal immigration process, you're going to start seeing where those AI, ML use cases and the science and technology research being done is going to start getting noticed. And those other groups say, well, we have actually a very similar use case. So if you swap out a checkpoint with this entry area here, we can essentially leverage that same technology. We can leverage those same patterns, that same process, the same governance, the same oversight to be able to have a better experience for the general public.